Now, is anxiety a fixable problem? I would love for you. Now, if you have any spare time, I'd love you to check out a couple things. On Amazon, their History Channel. Now, these two shows are pretty long, but I found them just pretty amazing. There's one on Theodore Roosevelt, who I knew very little about. And when you see his life story, it is amazing, just amazing what this man was able to accomplish in the face of horrible odds. I mean, the deck being stacked against him in many, many ways, and he just refused to quit. The other one is Ulysses S. Grant, which is another show on the History Channel. Very similar. Their attitudes about life were very similar. Never, ever, ever give up. Never, never, ever, ever give up. And don't experience anxiety. Now, they were clear what anxiety was. They were clear what that way of thinking and being were, and they trained themselves to not have it from childhood. Train themselves to not experience that. They both had rather difficult childhoods, and they were traumatized deeply. And, a lot of times people will use that or not get over that trauma. Roosevelt and Grant did and went on to live very, very fulfilling and powerful lives. And a couple others, and these are just for fun. The Roosevelt and Grant ones I think are quite telling and really great stories for life. These other two on Netflix are just fun ones. Any of you who have seen Galaxy Quest, the absurd takeoff on Star Trek, and in there it talks about Grapthar's hammer, but basically the idea is never give up, right? It's much longer than that, but there's a saying they have, which is really cute and I think worth watching. And the other one is one of my favorite scenes in a movie. Now, this is from Bridge of Spies. And in this movie, the main character is a man named Abel. Abel is a spy, and he's caught red-handed spying for the Soviet Union. And the Soviet Union, the Russians disavow him. He's not an American citizen, and he's very likely going to be tried and executed for treason. And Tom Hanks is his attorney. Now, several times during the movie, this same type of scene occurs, but I'm going to play one of them for you.
How did we do in there?
This is after a hearing.
Not too good. Apparently, you're not an American citizen. That's true. And according to your boss, you're not a Soviet citizen either. Well, the boss isn't always right, but he's always the boss. You never worry. Would it help?
I love that line. Would it help? And those of you that have experienced anxiety, particularly severe anxiety, realize it never helps. It never helps. It pulls you out of the present moment. It puts you into fear of some future event over which you have no power other than to run away and hide at the moment, right? But throughout the movie, as he's facing death here, it's like, would it help? No, I don't want to die. No, I don't want to deal with any of this, but would it help to be anxious? And of course, the answer is no. So if you do suffer from anxiety, I would recommend you get treatment and self-treatment as soon as possible so that you can get past that, so that you can live a more powerful life.